Those that are a friend to themselves are sure to be a friend to all. Everywhere is nowhere. When a person spends all his time in foreign travel, he ends by having many acquaintances, but no friends. We can be thankful to a friend for a few acres or a little money, and yet, for the freedom and command of the whole earth, and for the great benefits of our being, our life, health, and reason, we look upon ourselves as under no obligation. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. Consult your friend on all things, especially on those which respect yourself. His counsel may then be useful where your own self-love might impair your judgment. Conversation has a kind of charm about it, an insinuating and insidious something that elicits secrets just like love or liquor. Those whom true love has held, it will go on holding. Happy is the man who can endure the highest and the lowest fortune. He who has endured such vicissitudes with equanimity has deprived misfortune of its power. If sensuality were happiness, beasts were happier than men. But human felicity is lodged in the soul, not in the flesh. No one can be happy who has been thrust outside the pale of truth, and there are two ways that one can be removed from this realm: by lying or by being lied to. Precepts or maxims are of great weight, and a few useful ones on hand do more to produce a happy life than the volumes we can't find. The mind is a matter over every kind of fortune. Itself acts in both ways, being the cause of its own happiness and misery. There are no greater wretches in the world than many of those whom people in general take to be happy. There is nothing in the world so much admired as a man who knows how to bear unhappiness with courage. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient, for he that is so wants nothing. The great blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he is not. Whatever is to make us better and happy, God has placed either openly before us or close to us. Wisdom allows nothing to be good that will not be so forever, no man to be happy, but he that needs no other happiness than what he has within himself, no man to be great or powerful that is not master of himself. A happy life is one which is in accordance with its own nature. As for old age, embrace and love it. It abounds with pleasure if you know how to use it. The gradually declining years are among the sweetest in a man's life, and I maintain that even when they have reached the extreme limit, they have their pleasure still. Believe me, that was a happy age, before the days of architects, before the days of builders. There is none made so great, but he may both need the help and service, and stand in fear of the power and unkindness, even of the meanest of mortals. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness. It is another's fault if he be ungrateful, but it is mine if I do not give. To find one thankful man, I will oblige a great many that are not so. Success is not greedy, as people think, but insignificant. That is why it satisfies nobody. For many men, the acquisition of wealth does not end their troubles, it only changes them. Freedom is not being a slave to any circumstance, to any constraint, to any chance. It means compelling fortune to enter the lists on equal terms. Genius always gives its best at first, prudence at last. Wisdom does not show itself so much in precept as in life, in a firmness of mind and mastery of appetite. It teaches us to do as well as talk, and to make our actions and words all of a color. Health is the soul that animates all the enjoyments of life, which fade and are tasteless without it. I will govern my life and thoughts as if the whole world were to see the one and read the other. For what does it signify to make anything a secret to my neighbor when to God, who is the searcher of our hearts, all our privacies are open? If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. Ignorant people see life as either existence or non-existence, but wise men see it beyond both existence and non-existence, to something that transcends them both. This is an observation of the middle way. It is more fitting for a man to laugh at life than to lament over it. Life is the fire that burns and the sun that gives light. Life is the wind and the rain and the thunder in the sky. Life is matter and is earth. What is and what is not and what beyond is in eternity. Life's like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. No man enjoys the true taste of life, but he who is ready and willing to quit it. A foolishness is inflicted with a hatred of itself. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. A man's as miserable as he thinks he is. A person's fears are lighter when the danger is at hand. A quarrel is quickly settled when deserted by one party. There is no battle unless there be two. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. Do everything as in the eye of another. Do not ask for what you will wish you had not got. Economy is too late when you are at the bottom of your purse. Even after a bad harvest, there must be sowing. It is the quality rather than the quantity that matters. It is the sign of a great mind to dislike greatness and prefer things in measure to things in excess. Our care should not be to have lived long as to have lived enough. Our plans miscarry because they have no aim. When a man does not know what harbor he is making for, no wind is the right wind. Please let us know your favorite quotes from these best Lucius Annaeus Seneca's quotes about relationship in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.